Hi. One sec. All right. Oops. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Funeral planning. Hi, Dans. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Saboon. We are going to do my makeup. Where's my mirror? There it is. All right. Let's start. Hi, Eden. I might have to restart this. Did I mess up? They'll come through. They'll come in. I think because I was on the phone, that really messed up my beginning, but here we go. Smoking. Hi, Flavia. I am now getting prepared to bury him in America. I am done with them. If they can't get us the information we need, they will not have their son buried in Mexico. My daughter will have her dad buried in America. It's her father. She's next to kin. She's power of attorney. She was kind enough to send him home, but they won't tell us where he's going to be buried. And someone told me in the home. No more. How's everybody else doing? Hi, Jace. Thank you, Nanomi. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Vickman. You guys, give me some of your positivity. I need it right now. I'm still positive, but I need to put that air out into the universe. I need a little more so I can keep it together. What happened to our numbers? Here it comes. A little bit. Like, what happened? I do have huge eyes, but thank you, Field. Thank you, Vickman. Hines. My favorite color is emerald green and gray. Shout out to Hines. You guys, if you become a member, you get a proper shout out every time you come into a chat. Thank you, Chuck. It is morning time for me. It is 9:23. But thank you. To become a member, Ghost can put the link, or you could go to my channel. I need to put a link on the channel, but it should say subscribe and then it should say join. If not, Ghost can give you the link to become a member. I have been told I would look like Julianne Moore. I never got that before. There's the link, you guys, and I am not going to pin that because if I do, it'll send me to the link. Thank you, Ghost. I appreciate you. Sam should be here in the afternoon, by the way. She is now working in the daytime, which is great. Okay, I don't know whether I want to do orangey. I might try a pinkish orange. Ciao. Okay. This e.l.f. blush is so pigmented, you guys. Super pigmented. I love it. Okay, we're going to try this one, this new Beauty Blender. It's kind of firm, but I haven't soaked it yet. I think it'll be fine once I do. It's a little firm. But it's working. How are you doing, Grant? Thank you. Is it Asian? Am I saying that right, or ASEAN? I am Blackfoot Indian. So American Indian, Native American. I am Bulgarian. I am Hungarian. I think I have a little bit of German, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do a... Which one's Spanish? I'm going to have to do an ancestry because on my grandma's side, my mom's mom, she wasn't sure. Either she wasn't sure or she didn't tell us. I believe there's some French in there, but in order to really find out, I'm going to have to do the ancestry to fill in the other pieces. But I know for sure Blackfoot Indian. I know for sure a quarter Hungarian, and I know some Bulgarian. The French might have been a lie, if I remember right, unless it's on my mom's side. But my grandma, who was Bulgarian, she would tell people she was French. Because back then it was like people looked at you different if you were Bulgarian. So she would tell people she was French. That's the same grandma that would not tell people that her mom that told everyone she was French, her own daughter wouldn't tell people her age. So they were very much like socialites when they came over here. Like, I have pictures. My brother has them. But our family has pictures of Marilyn Monroe that have never been seen, of her in my grandma's backyard with Mickey Rooney and Tony Curtis. Like, how was my grandma hanging out with Marilyn Monroe and all these people? And my brother has the pictures. He was going to sell them, but someone said, oh, let me see the picture first before I offer you a quote. He's like, I'm not going to show you the picture, then you have the picture. Like, they wanted to see it online. Like, are you going to really send a digital picture to someone? Then they have the picture. Then they could say, I found a picture, or I obtained a picture of Marilyn Monroe that's never been seen. Who's going to get the money? So, yeah. My grandma was a socialite. She was like a Paris Hilton, but an older one. And she got braces in her 60s, you guys. She went back to school in her 60s and became a real estate agent. She was a roller derby champion, not at that age, but she traveled the world and she did professional roller derby. She was amazing. She was kick-ass. She was 6 foot tall, 180 pounds of muscle. My grandpa saw her and goes, "Now that's a woman." That's what he told me. He saw this large woman, this big woman knocking other chicks over, and he was like, "Now that's a woman." Hi, Avasek. I am just doing my makeup. I am doing my makeup for you guys. I do need to go return some items today. And I need to take my daughter to pick out a tie and a jacket suit jacket for her dad. And if the family doesn't hurry up and get me a name by 3 p.m., we will be looking for a place here in America. We waited 8 days. I'm not waiting anymore. That's it. I told them Thursday, we need a burial site by tomorrow. That was Friday. On Saturday, I said it has to be by today. We still don't have one. This is the cutoff. This is absolutely it. And this time we will be planning an American funeral. No takebacks, no fakesies, no, "I'm sorry, now we have the invoice." No. No. Too late. Too late. Too late, C's. Please jump. You got it. Anything else? You only get one. Should have been more specific. Just kidding. I'm just messing with you. I am not jumping, so you jump. All right, Dawn? Like, maybe that'll slow down the asking if they see they're not going to get what they want. Like, just asking and asking and asking and asking and asking and asking doesn't stop them. So, maybe now they'll see they're not going to get it. They're not getting a jump out of me. Not the way they want. This is not OnlyFans. First of all, you didn't give me any money to jump. If it was OnlyFans. Send me $50, I'll jump. It is very hot, Grant. Yesterday at 10 in the morning, it was 95. And then I don't know how high it went, but for sure over 100. Members don't time people out, and Ghost is here and I'm here. We don't time everyone out. We don't time them out just for saying jump. Then all I would be doing is timing people out all day. And if they see I don't like a comment, if they see I timed it out, then 10 more people do it. It makes it worse for me to time people out. I only time people out if it's like a YouTube violation type comment. Smoking, talking, I think the dollar store. Many years ago, the dollar store. No. It's Conair. Conair, so maybe Walgreens, CVS, Target. I don't know if the dollar store has Conair. I don't think so. You guys don't talk to each other unless it's positive. And even then, I'm watching. So, like, you don't know who's a kid. If you're bullying or harassing a kid, you're going to get in more trouble than whatever that person is saying. You guys are not mods, so don't act like mods. If I didn't ask you to time people out, if I didn't ask you to tell people to stop, then don't. Exactly. Ghost is here, and he's doing his job. He's timing out the people I want timed out. We talk about this. We have a Discord, and we discuss who to time out, who to hide, who to this, who to that, who to leave. So he's doing what I asked. He knows what I want. And Ghost has free reign that if someone is disrespecting him, he could do what he wants. He doesn't have to ask me. If someone is telling Ghost, like you can't make me, or why, like, Ghost can either time them out, ignore them, or kick them out. Because they're talking to him. If you're talking to me, I can make my own decisions. Hi, Avasek. But if you're talking to him and disrespecting him, ooh. I will look out for my mods. That sounds a lot better than what I said earlier. Oh my gosh, I went on this YouTube channel last night, and man, the lady was just like talking about sex and like very graphic, and I was like, whoa. But she was awesome. She was like, don't fight with your man. Don't fuss with your man. Have sex with him. Here, one sec. Good morning, Carla. I'm very upset. The family still hasn't given me a burial location, so at this point, I just told Alex to tell them if they don't get it to me by 3 p.m., we are planning an American funeral. So, if you want to call them and tell them they have till 3 p.m., you're welcome to. All right, I'll text you the number. You tell them, like, literally, you could tell them I'm already starting the planning, that we're going to go through you. And we're going to start because Lola can't finish the death certificate, that she can't get her passport, she can't do anything. This is like tearing us up to like just be lingering and waiting when they don't have to pay for anything. All they have to do is give us a site. And they still can't do that. You know what they did do? They planned a $5,000 party with tons of alcohol and sent the bill, but they can't plan a burial. Like, it's so disrespectful. I didn't tell them they could have a reception paid for. I didn't tell them they can order a bunch of tequila at the viewing. You know what I mean? Like a $5,000 reception in Mexico?
Just keep him here.
Yeah. Because my daughter is not going to be able to see him buried. You know? Like, she's not going to have anywhere to go visit his body. And they're, like, taking advantage of that. Like, they're not thinking of her and that, like, we can't get our passports for her to be there because they're dragging their feet. So, I'm over it. Like, I've been in such a depression, Carla. Like, you have no idea.
I understand.
Like, I told them Thursday they had till Friday. Then I told them Saturday they had till that day. You know, and now it's today. And so I told Alex, like, maybe they don't understand, like, that I'm serious. I told him to tell them, like, I'm already planning an American funeral. So maybe they'll, like, then take it serious and stop planning the party and start planning the burial. And even with that comment about, they're talking about burying him in the home. I don't even know if they just meant...
No. People don't bury people in homes.
I know that they meant... I know that that's what they meant, the viewing. But when she said, she told me burying, right? So, like, because they don't have a burial site, I'm like, are they doing the viewing and the burial there? Like, what's going on? Like, why can't you get me a burial site? Why? Something's going on. Like, either they're too busy planning the party and they don't understand, like, that, like, we're in agony here. And they're like, yeah, they have till 3 p.m. Do you want to tell them? Because, like, my English is, like, my Spanish is, like, I'm using a translator. And I don't know if Alex is being firm enough with them. So do you want to tell them? Tell them, like, she's already starting the planning. She's going to bury him here. You guys took too long. And then maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll hurry and get a... Okay, but I am, like, already over it. Like, even if they got one today, like, I'm already kind of over it. But we'll give them one last chance. I'll give you the number. I'll text you.
No problem. Hey, as far as, like, his address and all that, is there something we're not going to be able to...
I gave him an address.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why Ralph doesn't have it. It's on Glen Avenue.
Okay. Alright, I don't have a...
It's the address I know from when he lived many years ago, because that was the last address he had.
Okay, I don't see Glen now.
Yeah.
And I didn't count much.
I gave him the number. I gave him the street number.
Alright, I'll find it.
Okay. It's in my text with him. So I'm doing everything I can. Alright. Okay. I will. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. Alright, bye. Now you guys know what I'm going through. Some of it. You now know some of it. Sorry. Okay, let's keep going. We're pulling the plug. They are no longer getting a Mexican burial. When he passed and they called me, they didn't say, like, we're sorry for your loss. We hope your daughter's okay. They said the most important thing is that the body comes home here. Okay. All right. We'll take care of that. We'll pay for it. Just tell us where and get me an invoice. They got me an invoice for a viewing, and guess what it had on it? Bottles and bottles and bottles of tequila. But when I asked where is he going to be buried, they can't tell me. For 8 days, he's sitting there, laying there. Alec, do you hear what I'm talking about? You guys, normally, when you guys are like, can you say my name? Can you say my name? I do. But like, do you hear me talking about a funeral and that I'm grieving? Like, if somebody's talking about that, you should be patient. Then let them get over it and then resume. It's like the wrong time to ask. Plus, I've said your name. Like, why would you interrupt me when I'm saying that to ask for your name to be said? Now it's a doctor. Hello. You are. I already know. Yeah, you are. Okay. I'm not claustrophobic. I don't have anything in my body. I get MRIs all the time. Okay. Next week I should be going to a funeral, or like this week, I mean. So if you could do like middle of next week or after. Yes. That's fine. No. I have the address. It's Smoke Ranch, right? Okay, I have it. Thank you so much. You too, bye. Okay, we just scheduled my MRIs for my shoulder and my elbow. So, just so you know, like, I go to 15 to 20 doctor appointments, procedures, MRIs, treatments, things like that a month. And when I was going to physical therapy, that was 8 more times I went somewhere to help my body. And then I go to classes every day for alcohol treatment and character development. So I am working here nonstop, around the clock. You guys even watch me sleep. I stream all day long. Plus, I'm disabled. Plus, I'm planning a funeral. Plus, I have a mentally challenged son who was just taken out of his boarding care by his dad, who is homeless. So my son is now homeless and probably not going to get his medication. He's an adult, but still, he's not able to be on his own. And he is now with his dad, who has no home. So he's living in a car, not getting his medicine. So I have a lot going on. And I am trying my best to hold it together. I don't smoke weed, Jared. I am not saying I never will again. But right now, I am going through a period in my life where I am learning to cope with my internal tools, not external tools. I loved smoking weed. I loved it. I might again. I don't have a problem with it. But right now, I'm facing life without any mind-altering substances so I can figure out what I was doing in the past, what wasn't working for me, how to change that and never do it again. I'm going through like a spiritual, my own little cleansing and correction of my bad character traits like laziness, procrastination, blaming other people for my unhappiness, things like that I used to do. I don't do it anymore. The woe is me I used to do. You know? Like, why me? Why am I hitting all these red lights? Why does everyone cut me off? Like I'm the queen. And everyone must part for me. You know, like everyone gets cut off. Everyone hits red lights. Everyone has deaths in the family. Everyone goes through hardships. Not everyone is disabled, you know, but that's the deck that life dealt me. And you know what? There's pros and cons to everything. Clearly, it's a lesson life wanted me to go through. But when I feel like I'm ready, maybe I will smoke again. It might help my seizures. It might help my pain. It might help my stress. But I don't want to turn to a substance when I'm stressed. I don't. I want to handle it myself and then enjoy it. Because if I don't learn to turn to myself or a higher power or positive friends that give positive and wise friends that are willing to listen and give good suggestions, not tell me what to do, then one day weed might not be enough. I might turn to something that's bad for me. I don't ever want to do that again. I would rather use it for my pain and for pleasure than stress. Am I crazy? No. Have I been? Yeah. Haven't we all been crazy at some time? Or felt crazy? If not, give life a minute, it'll catch up with you. Thank you, Lainey. I appreciate that someone is paying attention. Someone cares. Thank you, Arik. I agree. Which is why I am taking the time off from dating and any mind-altering substances so I can learn and grow and become a mature woman, a capable woman, a dependent woman, a hard-working woman. I'm actually very proud of myself. I wanted to do a YouTube channel for years. I put this channel name together, like I started this channel like 8 or 9 years ago and did nothing with it. Till this year. Nothing. It just sat there. Just like me. Just sat there. Just sat there and sat there and sat there and said, one day, one day, one day, one day. One day? I was 40. What am I waiting for at 40? One day? Or close to 40. Now I'm 47. It took me till I was 47 to get started on YouTube. I've wanted to do this even before I put the channel together. I've wanted to do this since there was a YouTube. What took me so long? And if you guys are thinking about it, do it. Do it. Cheer is life. To become a member, you just have to pay for it. I think you mean mod. Do you have a Instagram? Cheer is life. Or a TikTok? Like Instagram preferred. Do you have an Instagram? I need to be able to see who you are, your vibe, what you're about, that kind of thing. It's like the only way I could really meet you, kind of. I mean, I know here, I know you from your comments. You've always been nice. You've always been helpful. So that's step one, you know? But I need to know who you are. Okay, we're doing a purple today. Yes, my name makes perfect sense. Honestly, you guys can't talk. I can't hear your voices, so I have to be the one to babble. But Babbling Brook has two meanings. A babbling brook is peaceful. It is nourishment. It is the source of life, water. I am trying to be a positive channel and give positive advice. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at it. I have lost my cool. But I am improving because I'm new at it. You know, if somebody starts making cakes, maybe their first cake isn't going to be perfect. But as they keep going and keep going, it's going to be better and better and better. Same with making a vase. Imagine trying pottery. Do you think your first vase is going to be the most beautiful vase that's going to go in the museums? No. So, but my message is always the same. For people to be kind, people to chase their dreams, to take care of their mental health and their physical health, to take care of their relationships, and if they need to take a pause. Well, thank you, RMX. I hope you have, and I hope you have liked the channel. How many of you have liked this video? This live stream? Please like the live stream. Let's get it to 1:15. I'll start answering your guys' questions at 1:15. Thank you. Bye, the real girlies. I might look like that, but I'm not. I'm clean and sober. Don't talk to me like that, goat. Now I will not be answering you because of the way you talk to me. I was clearly talking about something important. If you can't be patient and you're going to be rude to me, why would I talk to you? Thank you, Weston. All right, Weston. Thank you, Rashi. Cover myself up. Woo! Woo! I will not listen to a man telling me to cover up my body ever again. If I want to cover it up, I will cover it up. If I don't, I won't. If you don't like it, leave for F's sake, like you said. That's the answer. Don't change me, change you. Change your behavior and it will fix your problem. If you don't like my chest, you leave. My chest goes with me everywhere I go. So if you don't like it, you leave. There are plenty of people here that do like it, including me. Okay. I'm 47. My dad has passed away. Have some respect for yourself. Claiming to be my dead father, that's a new low. My dad knew when I was a dancer. My dad would be very happy that I am no longer on a stage showing everything. And instead, I am sitting here in a top and being kind to people and spreading positivity. This is not the message. The message is coming from my heart, from my brain and my heart and my soul and my spirit, not my chest. If you're missing that point, then you're the problem. If you can't hear the words that are coming out of my mouth because I have cleavage, you're the problem. Thank you. What? Well, Layla, I appreciate the love. Did you apologize to me for saying, answer me? Did you apologize? Maddie, absolutely not. Maddie, you got a 30-minute timeout for fishing on my channel without even asking me. Maddie, if you would have said, "Hi, Brooke, I'm a fellow YouTuber," I would have said, "Oh, well, thank you, Maddie. Thanks for being here. Oh, I love your channel, Brooke. Everybody, please go subscribe to Maddie," I would have said. You don't just come in here and start telling people to go to your channel. Can you imagine the head of Nordstrom's walking into Macy's or whatever store, Saks, whatever store, the opposite store, and saying, "Everybody come to my store"? No, they should talk to each other first and then say, "Let's work together. You bring people to mine, I'll bring people to yours." You don't just walk to the middle of the store and shout for people to come to yours. I'm going to give you guys a story. My views are not dying, honey. I'm going to give you guys a story. And I'm not lonely. When I go to other streamers, I give every single one of them that I watch, every single one of them, even if I don't really care for them. If I've watched them, I send them a donation. Because I'm a streamer, first of all. I'm not saying you have to, but this is what I do. After being on someone's channel and having donated over $100, maybe $2, I don't know, then I told her, I can relate because I'm a streamer too. I didn't ask people to come to my channel. She said, "You guys, go to her channel." After being there and supporting her long enough, I said it. Oh, you guys, by the way, the channel I'm talking about is Pretty Jazzy. Pretty, no space, Jazzy. Thank you, Dusty Elmore. Shout out to Dusty. W's in the chat for Dusty, you guys. W's in the chat for Dusty. We are teaming up. But I'm not going to team up with somebody that just comes in here and starts promoting herself. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. Excuse me. W's in the chat. Alicia, thank you. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Promise. I'm not going to say your name. I said put W's in the chat. If you did, you would have heard your name by now. I'm literally saying everybody else's names that puts it in there. Thank you, Leonora. Thank you, Gemma. Thank you, Mega. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, ABC. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Goat. Thank you, ABC. Thank you, Ava. Okay, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, Natty. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Mega. Thank you, everybody. Now I will start responding to comments. When I ask you guys to support the people that are supporting this channel, if you guys want your name said, put a W or put whatever letter I ask for, then you'll hear your name. But if you guys just keep saying your name, just your name, and say my name, when we're busy doing something else, I'm not going to say your name. But now I will. Thank you, Mr. Septic. Thank you, Alec. And I need you guys to bear with me because I am going through a lot. So I am trying my best here to be as positive as I can. But when I see you guys being like greedy or selfish, it doesn't make me want to say your name. Thank you. Thank you, Cora. Okay, thank you guys for the W's. Thank you. I really appreciate when you guys support those that support the channel. When you guys are nice to each other, when you guys are like rooting for someone that's doing something nice, that makes me feel good. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Fabi. Thank you, Ariana. It really has blown up. Ghost and Sam have really contributed to that. I mean, of course, I'm putting in hard work, don't get me wrong. But without them, I'd be on the struggle bus. I still see those little pockets from the Frax laser. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a micro needle. Micro needle. Okay, you guys, we are gonna do primer. Magic mirror, magic mirror. Who's behaving? I see. Thank you, Ariana. Do you guys remember that? No, I'm clean and sober, Saul. No necesito drogas. Estoy feliz con mi vida y no necesito drogas. Y piensas porque yo soy una gringa. No puedo. Entiendo. Wait, I can't. No, just put. No puedo saber. Mi español no es perfecto. Perfecta. Pero entiendo. Hi, Alec. ASMR makeup. You're so pretty, thank you. Okay, that's all you get. I will probably start doing an ASMR like once a week at night to calm things down. To get this, we're gonna get things really cool. That's my first time trying that. So I mean, I did like a couple times at night where I was trying like rice and different things, but I had it in the plastic bag. It didn't work. Like I was just like fooling around. But sure, no problem. I can give it a try at night. Thank you. Thank you, GQ. Thank you guys for the W's. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so pretty, you're so pretty. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming, thank you for coming. You're so beautiful. I love you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You look so pretty. Let me do your makeup. Let me do your makeup. Okay, we're gonna put some right here. Gonna put some right there. You look so beautiful. You look so beautiful. Yes. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. A little glitter right there. You look so pretty. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Okay, that's it. All right, we're just doing a little ASMR. Avasec, just a little ASMR. It's where you use light, subtle sounds. And some people do like more liquid sounds. Some people do like those kind of sounds. Some people find objects, and then like if you have that the right microphone, you like rub the brush on it. It's like just find different sounds that people like, that are soothing to them. This one girl, she puts things in her mouth, she hides it, but she's like like what? Ooh. She's like moving her hand like. Okay, you guys. I get my braces on the 19th. Can you believe it? And yes, I'm old. I am not too old for braces. Otherwise, the dentist would have told me so. Avasec, I told you how to talk to me. We are talking right now. To talk to me, tell me when you're available, when it's a good time for you that I'm not streaming. And I will do a members only live stream. I've said this to you a few times. Okay, simple makeup. No foundation, just some concealer. I did put on blush and contour, but I used a very light contour. I used a Pleasant blush. I used a light eyeshadow. This is like a lavender. And I only put the darker color like in the crease, but it's not like super dark. It's like daytime crease. I am going to put on a lash. Then we are going to try on the, oh, thank you. Why not believe? Thank you. Okay, you guys, put Y's in the chat. Y's in the chat, please. Y's in the chat for why not believe. Y's in the chat. Thank you, Jelly Bean. Thank you. Okay. I don't find it funny when I ask for Y's and you put your own letter initial. We are supporting the person who supported the channel. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Michko. Thank you, GQ Crafts. Thank you, Booker. Wait a second, Booker. Are you using that wrong letter on purpose? Okay. We're going to just hide you. It's not funny. Alrighty. Thank you, Lala. Thank you, Mos. Mos, you're not saying why. Why in the chat. Thank you, Leonora. Thank you, Alec. Thank you, Jellybean. Thank you, GQ Crafts. Thank you, Mos. Is that an A or O? I think it's Mos. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you, Madison. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Michko, that's not funny. You have a 24-hour timeout. I'm not playing. Yeah, I prefer me asleep too, Kamal. But I still have to wake up. And I still have to work. And I'm still making money. I prefer you somewhere else, to be honest, though. Or even. Just kidding. I was just saying that because you were rude, but I don't. I prefer you're here. I just prefer we get along. Okay. Matthias wanted to challenge my boundaries. You will lose. You will lose. I'm not going back to sleep till tonight. I'm going to start ignoring you guys or timing you out. Thank you. I love stray kids. Thank you. Why not believe? You now have access to go to like my page and you can go to the post, the community posts where it says posts. And you will see tons of pictures from the cosplays and makeup. Me in my bikini on the beach. For those who aren't interested. No, I'm not talking to those who don't care. You get to use the personal emojis. Thank you, Karen. I haven't curled it yet. It's just blow dried straight, but I'm going to curl it. I appreciate that. Thank you. I could just call you GQ. If you want to switch it, I'll just call you GQ. Hi, Marin. Hi, Chaba. Thank you. Hi, Dennis. Thank you, Aurora. They're just the ones that you like hold your hair back and keep it from crimping. Like a kink in it, you know? But thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road, back again. My heart is true. Pal and a confidant. And if you thank you. Invited everyone you knew. I don't drink Red Bull, so I don't know. But I'll trust you. I don't drink Red Bull and I don't drink coffee. I meant it when I said no mind-altering substances. I even gave up my matcha, but I have had one matcha since the beginning of the year. One. Because I was traveling and I was limited on what I can get where I went. You're good. That's fine. Doesn't insult me. I'm just letting you know. Welcome. Nice to have you here. My son promotes energy drinks. He has a channel as well. And he used to promote, like he was a brand partner with Pokemon. Believe it or not, Pokemon has energy drinks. He has a Pokemon channel. He's also a Pokemon professor. I don't know if any of you know what that entails, but you actually have to apply for it with Pokemon and they test you. They give you a test. And if you pass the test, you're an official Pokemon professor. I will ask him if I'm allowed to give it. I don't know if, like, I want people knowing who my son is, so I probably shouldn't have teased you guys with that, but I'm just, like, talking about him without telling you who he is. I will ask. If he wants me to tell people, I will. Then you'll know who my son is. Then we can cross-promote. I don't always complain about headaches. I had a migraine for 3 days. I'm not complaining about one today. I get headaches because of my neck. And even when I tried caffeine, when I had that, it did not help. Sorry, I mean, I appreciate the tip, but it does not help me. It's not that kind of headache. There are different kinds of headaches. Thank you, I appreciate it, GQ. Good looking out. I actually get sick to my stomach from caffeine. And with coffee, I have kind of a sensitivity or an allergy to it. Which is why I was drinking matcha every day. I used to drink caffeine every day. But I quit in January. I don't do any of that. Oh, really, GQ? Maybe that's what happens. I don't know, like, first of all, I get, like, a numbness in my face. Then my nerves in my body get, triggered. It gets really painful. I have more increased pain with my, like, fibromyalgia and stuff. And then, yeah, that numbness in my face. It's really weird. But if I drink, like, even, like, green tea, like regular green tea, the packets of tea, like little tea bag things, if I don't have a full belly of food, I will, like, get sick, you know, like, actually sick. And even if I eat, like, if it wears off, then I get sick. I have a real sensitivity to caffeine. The only way I could drink my matcha was if it was in, like, a full cup of soy milk, and then I ate. This matcha only has 30 milligrams, whereas coffee has, like, 90 per average cup. Of course, if you make it stronger, it has more. If you have a larger cup, it has more. But, the average is 90. I've had mud water. I have it. Coffee Cat. I have it. It's not for me. I have a mushroom supplement, though. Hi, Angel. Hi, William. Hi, Sequel. Or Sequel. The way it's spelled, I'm unsure. Hi, Ahmad. Yeah, I had a migraine because I hurt my neck. Anytime I strain my neck, I get a headache. I have spasms right here. And I even had Botox put in my neck muscle right here. I usually get it right here to help with my migraines. Just right where I put the contour. I don't put it down here. I just put it right up here. And then I put it here. But back here, it didn't work. And it costs more because it's a larger area. I can get my neurologist to pay for it. I just have to, he wanted me to try something else first. And then I did physical therapy, and that really helped. But I stopped going. And then I was lifting weights, and I was doing crunches, and I must have, like, torqued my neck. So I'm no longer going to do crunches like that. Even when I try to hold my neck, it still does it. Even when I watch my form, my neck is just way too sensitive. And I'm going to go to the gym, not here at my apartment complex, but, like, the gym where I have a membership. And they have a machine that you just push your body like this forward, and you do, like, a crunch against weights. And that is so much easier for me to hold my neck straight and just use the abs. Versus this, like, my neck tends to, even if I hold my form right, I could feel my neck going. So it's time to use the machine. I still like the balance ball, though, for stretching my spine. I love it. I'm still going to use the balance ball. I'm just not going to use it for crunches. Practice what, Decatus? I'm certified in fitness and nutrition. I've been practicing. I used to be a bodybuilder, like a skinny bodybuilder, like a light, thin bodybuilder, not bikini. I didn't do, the competitions. I just trained. I'm getting braces because my bottom teeth are crooked and it can affect my gum health and teeth health over time. It hasn't yet, so I'm lucky. Pretty fortunate that I haven't had any real issues yet. But I am going to fix it. This is the wrong eyelash. They're both on the same side. Oh, dang it. Let's see how it looks, though. This is like the darker side. I might have to change this eyelash again. Okay. Other side. Other side, other side. Dang it. Okay, one more time. I do get out in nature. I also bring nature to me. I have a grounding sheet. I know it's not nature, but I have Hertz frequencies. I sleep to Hertz frequencies. I have my crystals in here. I have my agates. I have my sage. I have my essential oils. I have my plants. I do the best I can to bring nature inside my room. Even my pictures are a picture of a tree. But the grounding sheet gives you the same electrical pulse as standing on grass. It's kind of like bringing a UV light inside. It's not the sun, but it's still a UV light. Like a baby with jaundice can be treated by a UV light. And plants can grow under lamps, you know? So you can bring those elements inside. It sure is, Coffee Cat. That's why I bring a lot of it inside, like the grounding sheet. Like my crystals, like my plants. Like the binary beats. Even rain sounds, you know, just sounds and smells of nature are really helpful to the human spirit and mind. There's such a thing as aromatherapy. It's really real. Certain smells can lift your spirit. Ooh. And the binary beats, the certain frequencies are scientifically proven to help you with either motivation, positivity, releasing negative stuff from your subconscious, that kind of stuff. I don't have a husband. Hi, Olivia. I love you too. I am from Vegas. I don't want one right now. Not right now. I know that, GQ, but I live in the desert. So, last weekend I went to the beach. When it is a decent temperature outside, I don't mind going for a walk. I am trying to train my body to be able to go on inclines, like a walking on an incline, like a hill. Right now I cannot. I'm recovering from a hip procedure. But my friend and I are going to start doing the hiking trails out here. And then there is a reserve, like a botanical reserve type thing, a nature reserve, I mean. So I have it planned out. I'm way ahead of you. But I do appreciate the beautiful input. It is very beautiful input. And I also hug some of the trees. I'll go to a park and I'll be like, hello, friend. Hello, you beautiful being. And then that's my artwork right there. I didn't draw it, but like, if you can see what that is, it's a tree ring. Like when you cut a tree in half. That's a tree stump. So this tree is telling us how old it is. You just count the rings and you can tell how old the tree is. I love nature. And then these are agates. The thing right here is rope. I mean, like everything is more as nature as I can get it. Nature natural. Thank you, Coffee Cat. Yes. And your plants can talk to you. They have these devices. I'm going to purchase one. If you hook up the little pads to the plants, they will sing to you. They sing, they talk. And depending on your mood and their mood and how happy they are, they make different sounds. So when I get that, I will hook it up to my plants and we will listen. And we can even go out into the parks when I go on these nature walks. And I will play the sounds and we'll listen to the different plants and how they all sound different. Okay, that's better. Woo! Woo! Okay. I don't know who your wife is, but don't let me in with that, please. And don't lump your wife in with what I do. I know you're trying to imply that I'm your wife. It's actually proven that, like, if a woman tries, like, she doesn't have to wear makeup every day, but if she, like, doesn't try at all, the men notice that. Like, take a shower, put on something that smells good. And you don't even have to do it for your husband. But if she's doing it for herself, like, the man notices, like, and we do too with you men. We notice what you're doing in your life, even though we share a life. We notice. You know, if someone's just sitting there like, and kind of ignoring you and ignoring themselves and ignoring their needs, it says, if she can't take care of herself, how is she gonna take care of me? Like, she can't even do her take care of her basic needs. And there's certain things that just, like, without even thinking about it, subconsciously we notice it. Like, maybe put on your good pair of sweats. Not the ones with holes in them, unless those, like, are just your comfortable ones. Well, fine, but make sure you took a shower, put on something that smells good, put on your lotion, do your skincare, and then put on your holy sweats. You know what I mean? Like, that matters. There you go. What do I get? What's my prize? Okay, we're going to curl my hair. Weapon of choice, the Hot Tools Professional Curling Iron. However, we are going to restart this. You guys, the likes were so low on this stream. 169. I guarantee you when I get off of this stream, we had at least 25,000 people on here. But 170 likes. Like, it is free to like a channel. It is free to just go bink, bink. And in the meantime, you're asking me, say my name, say my name, say my name, say my name. Answer my question. Do this for me. Jump. Turn around. 360. But you can't just go bink, bink. I'm not going to sit here and beg, but it's like, thank you. Thank you for that like. Okay, I am going to turn this one off and restart another one. I love you guys. Okay, join me for the hair curling one. I'm going to make a text message, and then I'm going to be on. So, like, 2 minutes. Love you guys.